So the question that I have, and it's quite a burning one, is why on earth does Thunderbolts have an asterisk at the end of its name? It's killing me.
There is a little asterisk there, and that will be revealed at some point during the movie.
That's a great way of telling me not much is all. Thanks. Okay.
All right, Kevin, Thunderbolts brings together so many different characters from across the MCU, including Sebastian Stan as Bucky Barnes. How long ago did you know you wanted to make a Thunderbolts movie, and what is it like seeing all these different personalities come together on screen for the first time?
Well, it's great, and that's what Marvel is all about, is taking characters that are from all different types of places and all different types of franchises and putting them together. That's what the Avengers is. That's what Guardians of the Galaxy is. And over the years, we've had all these amazing characters pop up, like Florence Pugh's Yelena Belova, the new Black Widow, as you mentioned, the great Sebastian Stan, the Winter Soldier, one of the most popular fan favorite characters that we have. David Harbour, who you just saw that greeting from, is the Red Guardian. And Thunderbolts is a fun team from the comics. We thought we can take these great people we have and put them together in one movie, which is what Thunderbolts is all about.
Incredible. Now, 2024 was obviously a huge year for Marvel Studios, most recently with the release of Deadpool and Wolverine on Disney+. Now, the movie is full of fan-favorite moments that have been shared time and time again. But looking back, when you first read the script, was there a particular scene or a particular moment that gave you goosebumps and you were like, I just can't wait to see this brought to life on the screen?
Well, we were very excited to see Ryan Reynolds bring the R rating to Disney. Was it people in that theater shocked at the R rating? Which was just fun, really, and the heart and the humor. But for me, it was not even in the script. It was when we first started working on it, and I said, finally, for the first time ever, we want to see Wolverine in the yellow costume.
Yes.
The yellow and blue costume. That gave me goosebumps on set when he walked out wearing that costume and when he puts the mask down for the first time. I've been waiting 25 years to bring that to life.
Unbelievable. Looking to the future now, over the next year, you have a lot of titles coming across Marvel Studios, Marvel Television, Marvel Animation. Which one are you most excited about and why?
Well, I'm excited about all of them, but I would say fantastic.
Yes!
Again, talk about trying to bring something to life for 25 years. That is one, and finally bringing Marvel's first family into the MCU. And that cast that you listed a few minutes ago is just so great. They wrap next week, we finish. The movie comes out in the summer, and then all those characters go right into our next Avengers movie. So I'm very excited for the future with the Fantastic Four.
Well, it sounds like we've got a lot to look forward to. But next year, we also return to Hell's Kitchen in Daredevil Born Again. Before you joined, we literally just mentioned that the series channels the essence of the original show, but can you tell us a little bit more? Will we be starting again with these characters, learning new backstories that led them on a different collision course, or will it be more like a continuation of what we already know?
Well, I think the best of our stories, certainly it's a continuation. It's a continuation from that show, but it has a new starting point. So our hope very much is that there are new Disney Plus fans that step on board to Born Again. But the fans of the previous version of the series will have a lot of Easter eggs and a lot of characters and a lot of discussions of the past to see as well.
Kevin, the latest trailer for Captain America: Brave New World looks so exciting. I mean, it's giving off these strong Cold War espionage vibes. What can you tell us about the movie, and more importantly, how is Cap meant to hold his own against the Red Hulk?
Well, it's exactly right. It is going back to sort of our film from about 10 years ago called Captain America: The Winter Soldier, which is more grounded action, more grounded and sort of hard-hitting action, which is what our director wanted to do with Brave New World. There is a Red Hulk in it, though, and thankfully, and when you see the trailer, people have seen it, he holds his own because he's got an amazing new Captain America suit provided to him by the Wakandans. And as you know, the Wakandans are very, very good at making suits, so you can see him do all sorts of things with those wings, and the fact that Captain America flies now with these wings is also something very cool.
I think we got a little bit of information right there.
Just a little bit. All right. If we're looking into the distant future then, and you have some of the biggest media and influencers in Asia gathered in this room, right guys? What can you tell us about the future of Marvel in Asia? Pretty please?
Well, listen, I think the future in of Marvel in Asia is the future of Marvel in general. I mean, I think it's the movies you've talked about and mentioned. We've got at Marvel Animation, we have some amazing shows like the hit X-Men '97. We have a new Spider-Man animated series called The Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, which we're partnering with great animation studios in Japan and Korea. People may know I'm a huge Disney Parks fan, and some of the best Disney parks, maybe the best Disney parks, are there in Asia. And we've got a new Groot overlay coming to It's a Small World at Tokyo Disneyland next year. We've got a Spider-Man attraction coming to Shanghai Disneyland, and a new Avengers attraction coming to Hong Kong Disneyland. On the publishing side, Marvel Comics has been influenced, obviously, by manga and webtoons, and they've got some very successful collaborations coming together. One in Japan is Deadpool Samurai, which is very cool. Marvel Games has partnered with a lot of the game divisions in the region, and will release Marvel Rivals in December. And right there in Singapore, as I'm sure many of you know, the Disney Adventure will be docked, the new Disney cruise ship, and that has a huge Marvel landing, it's called, a big Marvel section and area, which I can't wait to see myself.
I'm excited about that.
Okay, Kevin, one last question for you here. I mean, the Marvel's broadest beast. The Multiverse of Madness showed us Professor X, and the new trailer for What If introduces Storm, and Deadpool and Wolverine showed us many different Wolverines. When are we going to see the X-Men properly enter the MCU?
Well, as you said, I mean, it has already started, and certainly Deadpool and Wolverine was the biggest yet. I think you will see that continue into our next few movies, and some X-Men players that you might recognize. And then right after that, the whole story of Secret Wars really leads us into a new age of mutants and of the X-Men. And again, one of these dreams come true that we finally have the X-Men back at Marvel Studios.
Kevin, thank you so much for joining us here today. Everyone, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and thank the master, Mr. Kevin Feige. Now, Kevin, before you go, we've got one more time to share with our audiences. Would you be able to help us introduce this one?
It's Captain America Brave New World, and I can't wait. I'd love for you guys to watch the trailer right now on that big giant screen you're staring at my big giant head on. We are very excited about this movie, in large part because Harrison Ford enters the MCU, and the great Anthony Mackie, who is just a spectacular guy, a spectacular Captain America, an amazing actor, and he is awesome in this movie, which I can't wait to see. But right now, here's the trailer, and thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Sensei.
Thank you.